What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome to day 227, and today I'll be sharing with you something that most of you might not want to hear, but you've just got to listen to this. Okay, suffering is good. To suffer is good because there is a line between what you don't want to become and what you want to become. And I'm sure most of you have aspiration, have what you want to achieve. You have goals, you have ambitions, you have dreams, but you are not yet there. They are still artificial, they are still sort of an abstract. But what is actually blocking you is that line. There's a line between what you are and what you want to become. So for you to pass through that line, to cross through to the other side of what you want to become, then you need to suffer. Yeah, you heard me. You need to suffer. You need to experience suffering. You need to experience being uncomfortable. Okay? And one thing you need to plug into your brain is that right now so many people are comfortable being where they don't wish to be. But what it ought to be is that you need to be comfortable being uncomfortable. So by the time you are able to draw your system, your mindset into that position whereby you start getting used to being uncomfortable, then suffering becomes part of the journey. Suffering entails you shutting yourself away from the world. Suffering entails you silencing the world. Suffering entails that TV that you used to watch and you spent loads and loads and loads of hours on, you need to shut it down. Suffering entails all those friends that you just hang around with at joints, watching TVs, watching soccer, watching programs and all that, and wasting time. You need to shut it off. Suffering entails you going to that blogs whereby all they do is negativity, talking about things that won't push the world forward, and you spending loads of time reading them. You need to shut it off. Suffering is you shutting off any form of distraction, any form of no priority, any form of negativity, so that you have a clear vision. Because so many people's dreams, aspiration, and visions are being blocked by negativity. And so many people out there are so comfortable with being negative. It's becoming part of them. So for you to change this habit to becoming focused around all positivities around you, you need to suffer. Okay, because what is going to happen is that you have to silence the world so that you can discover the real you. You have to go through the pains of what you used to enjoy. You have to go through what you are comfortable with, but truthfully, you know what you're currently doing won't get you to where you want to be. You have to go through the pain. You have to go through the suffering. You have to go through being comfortable with being uncomfortable. There is absolutely no way that you can discover yourself without pushing yourself beyond the limit, without going beyond yourself. You've got to go beyond yourself to discover that true self, that true greatness in you that you never thought existed in the first place. So suffering is good for you. By the time you are able to experience suffering on a long term towards helping you get better, your vision becomes clearer, your dreams comes into reality, actualization of what you want to achieve start building up, and you discover that, hey, I never thought I had these skills. Hey, I never thought I could go this extra mile. Hey, I never thought that this was in me. Hey, I never thought this opportunity could happen because I found myself being comfortable, being uncomfortable, and on and on and on and on. Okay, so this is something I want to share with you today. More of a mindset session, and hopefully it has been able to open one or two minds up to letting them know that suffering is good for you. Because without going through the pains, without going through the risk, without going through the hurt, without going through you going beyond yourself, you can't achieve what you want to achieve. And the question now is, so many years down the lane, you look behind you, will you say you are proud of how you have actually created your journey? Would you say what you have done that actually will get people inspired? Would you say how you have created your journey will serve an inspiration to people? If the answer is yes, keep at it. But if the answer is truly no, then you need to realize that you need to go beyond yourself. You need to suffer. Okay, you need to go through the pain, and you need to get comfortable being uncomfortable. And most importantly, you need to put God first, because without the Almighty, you can't achieve anything. So it is important that you need to silence yourself from things that are of less priority. So what you need to do going forward is you need to get a pen, a paper, and write down how you spend your day. What do you spend your day on? List all of them out. Then try to prioritize. Then now list what you want as a dream, as an aspiration, and start mapping things that are less important out of what you want to achieve, and start remapping things that are of importance and targeting them at what you want to achieve, and start including new attitudes, new habits, new focus that will help you draw your goals closer. Because without going through suffering, you can't achieve what you want to achieve. So if you see so many people out there doing things that are really inspiring people, don't feel it's an act of luck. No, they actually went through the pain, they went through the hurt, they went through suffering, they went through rejection, they went through loads of no's, they went through loads and loads and loads and loads of things that got them really suffering and get them motivated because they got used to suffering, and now they are where they are. Okay, so many things happen behind the scene that the world never sees, and most of the thing that happens behind the scene is suffering, because people decide to take the bull by the head, by the horn, decide to take challenges by the head, decide to hit it head on by becoming uncomfortable and getting used to it, and becoming attracted to being able to pass through that lane, which involves suffering. So here is something I want to share with you. I hope this has been able to add value to you. If this has been able to add value to you, do let me know in the comment section. And if you're just tuning in for the very first time, my name is Mobolaji Oyenuga. Okay, and I'm reaching out to you from Lagos, Nigeria. And basically what I do is I share skill sets, mindset, trainings, coaching that can help you open your mind to the positive side of you towards helping you elevate your project or business, your projects, your vision, your journey to the next level. Okay, so on that note, guys, I'll be seeing you, and do have an incredible day ahead. I need to get back, as you can see, I need to get back to work. Okay, and I'll be seeing you guys soon, and do have an incredible day ahead. Bye for now. Cheers.